Yo, what up, stream? Back. Some more Texas Tech Dynasty today here on Black Friday. Hope you all had a good Thanksgiving. Um, so I have noticed that I failed to get up most of this Dynasty uploaded to the YouTube before most of the VODs went away, so that kind of sucks. We're missing some seasons and some parts of seasons. The last few seasons we'll have, but we don't have any of the Missouri State seasons up here on YouTube, or like any of the first season of Texas Tech. We got part of season 2, and I think season 3 and 4 we have full though, and then this season we got full. It's just we also had the streaming problem for a bit altogether too though, so that didn't help either. But yeah. And I deleted the offline one I started when this game first came on, or just the OC at Eastern Michigan, because we didn't have much of that uploaded. So I'm gonna start a new offline one though at some point this weekend. I think maybe tonight. But for now, we're gonna play a couple games in this Texas Tech one. Finn's ain't on right now, but he did play his game this week already, so there is that. I haven't scheduled this quarterback yet. I thought he did. I guess not. Let's see here. I'm not 100% sure we're gonna figure this out. Actually. Okay. It might be able to, because there might be all X's with besides that one. Oh, there's that one too. So for now, we're gonna keep it. That's 15. I'm gonna still win this guy. Put 50 there. Still get this guy too. Excuse me. Okay. Time we can do the Cincinnati game there. Okay. Put 5 there for now. I think. Or, well, let me see. I think I only need to bring like 2 wide receivers in. Alright. So we're going with there. West Virginia. We'll start doing, keep making sure do a better job. Make sure we don't lose any more of the VODs either. We'll start uploading them after I'm done streaming and stuff to YouTube. They beat FCS. They lost to Pittsburgh badly. The rivalry game. Pittsburgh's ranked now though. They lost to Kansas and they're coming off a loss against Baylor badly. In the best year. Let's look at scores from last week in the conference. Oklahoma State beating Cincinnati by a point. They came back to win that. They beat West Virginia. We just saw obviously we beat UCF. Kansas State beat Iowa State in conference. Kansas beat Arizona in conference. BYU beat TCU in conference. And then Utah beat Arizona State in conference. TCU's not as good as here, as you can see. And this week we got, they're playing out of conference. BYU and Kansas State are playing each other. Baylor's going Arizona. UCF's going to 24 Colorado. Kansas is going to Utah. And Houston's going to Arizona State. Look at West Virginia. Okay, they got a good quarterback. He's a little threat. 94 overall. And 6 acceleration. Okay. Never faced a good quarterback, you know. Watch for him. Good number 1 corner there. They're weak in safety, though. Let's do this. Do have my 13 Big State playing soon now, so I don't know if I'll actually get 2 games in. I think I'm going to play 2 games.
No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of 2 elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Morgantown, West Virginia, home to the West Virginia Mountaineers. As we'll see, the number 23 team in the country, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Red Raiders will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the West Virginia Mountaineers offense will have the opening possession of the game. And aren't we ever lucky to see these 2 great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress at defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these 2 quarterbacks. David, this one could come down down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
To the ground to try to move the chains.
They're down here, though, and we're going to stop them the yard short.
On third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And the Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt. He gets a block. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah.
Breaks into the open. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Red Raiders headed quickly to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback moving.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run. And the OC is going to give him the ball some room.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The deeper into the season we get, the more they win, the greater their confidence that they can finish strong here in the Big 12.
Heck yeah, Reese. The bigger the expectations get, the bigger the consequences get for every single game. So you know this league is tough. You know there's always a lot of points scored. You know there's playoff implications possibly down the road. So this team's got to continue to stay on course and continue to do what they've been doing.
No doubt about it. All their right now in play. I think they've been really good at doing, outside of just being a talented football team and showing up, is that they've got their head where it needs to be every single week. Doesn't matter who they're playing at an extremely high level, just taking it one game at a time. You got to do it again.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. You can feel the Mountaineer spirit rising, reverberating across, fires toward the end zone.
End zone gets put down.
He's got it. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Yep, just got put down.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
7-0 lead.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Going right to work up top. He's got it down the middle. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Wants to throw on first down. He's got him. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Green. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Mountaineers look to keep this drive humming. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand.
And the defense
Let's
around
go.
the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. And the Mountaineers will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Fires to the big fella. Oh, he's got some space. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Here's a heat. And down he goes. Tried to pick his way free, but the defense stops him behind the line. And the Red Raiders with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Grabbed behind the line. It's Peace. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Peace. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs.
And this is why checkdowns are so big. There's a lot of quarterbacks in these types of situations on 3rd down. They just want to make the home run, highlight-type throw.
Catch inside the 25. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The defense's head may still be spinning. They're just outside the red zone now. 1st and 10 from the 22. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. And the Red Raiders in the hurry-up. Looking to fire. Got his man quickly. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The Red Raiders are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Alabama is on top, but it's not like Tua or Jalen Hurts or even Ken Stabler are playing quarterback, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 7 over Georgia. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. From the gun, they'll give it up to the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. Makes to grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Mountaineers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Takes a hit as he fires. Off the RPO, complete. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Pulls and throws off the RPO. stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. And the Mountaineers pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. Unleashes one deep. Reels it into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Moves it out to the 34-yard line, a nice 15-yard gain on that one. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Now he's going to break the pocket. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Nice job by the quarterback, evading the rush, getting outside the pocket, and then not turning the football over. It's so hard not to try to force the football down the field. Good job.
There he goes. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. And the Red Raiders with the 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. To the ground with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's got the back in the middle. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that 3rd down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not by much.
That's caught. It's John.
Another 4th and 1.
They'll make the stop about
This
a
has been
yard
going
short
on.
of the 1st down.
And continue to go for it.
On 4th down, they're taking to
Half
the
play
air.
though. He's not able to hang on the hit.
Lost his
No.
concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
I could have dumped it off. I'll be able to hang on to it.
Looking to throw on 1st down.
No,
Flips it out on the screen. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. 1st down, 10 yards to go. Motion from the back. To the air on 1st down. Out of the backfield, he's open. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Punts it out of the air. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it to the right. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight, though. And you know the opponent is going to keep trying to run it. So can you keep this up here in the 2nd half on defense? That's the question.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Took a shot as he threw.
Pressure there.
So after that incompletion, 4th down, you've got to hold serve if you're this offense, right? Both offenses up and down the field. The opponent scored twice. You scored a touchdown on your 1st drive. I think you got to go for it here because right now nobody's playing defense. And this game very easily could come down to which team has the ball last.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Third down coming in the Morgantown faithful, making it tough on this big play. With the catch, it's Peace. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped.
And you'd like to see the defense play a little bit tighter on those short yard situations. They give up the first down, and they better get ready because you can tell they're right back on the ball to run another play.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Offense in a bunch formation. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the catch. It's John. He's brought down, and there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to go up top. Working the middle. Turning it on. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam. The defense finally got it. The Red Raiders are on the move. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw it. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield.
Let's go.
He's got an open man. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal. And the Red Raiders had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. He's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost. No problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. The give on the inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The Mountaineers will line up to punt it away.
One touchdown rather than that. 4 punts now.
Hauls it in, looking for space. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from the 36. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Hauls it in down the sideline. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And they take it in for 6 more points. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
Go.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Alabama has a lead currently, but they've been in a dogfight all day today and haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over Georgia. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The give to the back. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Mountaineers want to move quickly.
First down, West Virginia.
Looking downfield on first down. They're working that left side. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. After that last completion, it's second down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Caught near the sticks. It's Hill. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10.
First down, West Virginia.
Wants to throw on first down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And now on second down for this offense. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break.
Yeah, that's a false start. I'm going to say, dude. The clock's running. It's going to be a zero after here.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Oh, it's still running. They're not going to get this off. It's going to be halftime.
That's going to wrap up the first half here.
Man,
Now we
dominant
join
first
Kevin
half.
with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Morgantown, sign me up for another half.
Yeah.
And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's take the old country roads on our way back to Mountaineer Field.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Mountaineers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half.
Put them away with a score on this side.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
A strike downfield. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Lost one deep down the right side.
Get him again open, and he's going to score a third touchdown of the game.
Touchdown, Red Raiders. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
It's a blowout now. Let's go.
Man, this defense has their hands full. They're dealing with a quarterback that is pinpoint accurate, making good decisions, and they're dealing with a wide receiving group that has a lot of speed and some burners on the perimeter. They might want to think about playing some more zone coverage moving forward. That's now 3 passing TDs they've allowed.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And right down the middle. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. off the play fake on first down. Fakes to grab. Breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Hand off from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Mountaineers will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Red Raiders can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the back. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll try to run for it. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Throws to the tight end. Pulls it in. It's Adams. Oh, he's got some space.
Ooh.
And it's a fumble after that huge gain. And the Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. Gives it on the option. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical.
Go.
That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From inside the 20, chance for great field position. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Use the play fake, now to throw. That's caught. It's Green.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. The quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
And the Mountaineers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Working that left side. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Quickly out to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going, too.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Hill. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. It's picked off, and another empty drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on 1st down. Moves around to clear up the vision. He'll try to do it himself. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Hit as he throws. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, West Virginia. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover,
We're
making
gonna
the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Bounce back here now for that pick.
Bringing it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Rides the back and leaves it. There he goes. He'll go out of bounds right at the 36-yard line, and the running game making its presence felt. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's 1st down from the 36. Using his legs to buy some time. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. That's caught. It's John. At midfield, he's got room. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Pocket breaking down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Red Raiders have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Got a man. It's Wilkinson.
All of it back.
Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Red Raiders want to crank the tempo. Looking to pass inside the red zone. It's complete to the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. From the gun, running back on the move. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Into the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to fire. The throw. Trying to find the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
pure domination all game long for this offense.
Wait, I think I guess I just put the backups in for
Been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Finds his target down the middle. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's Cano. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. It's John. Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37. The Red Raiders with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, the ground game. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks. It's first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Makes the catch. It's Foster. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Red Raiders in a good spot here with second and short. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense continue to use the RPO. That look was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is going to start putting more guys in the box to slow this running back down, and that's when the quarterback's going to have an opportunity to keep the football and make plays throwing.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
56, West Virginia.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to go up top on first down. Back open in the middle. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. They'll move the wide receiver. Second down, he'll throw it. They've got the screen set up. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Mountaineers come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Shotgun snap on third down. Finds his big tight end. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. And the Mountaineers will snap it on first and 10. They just keep firing. Rushes on him. Got his man. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Backed up now. Here's second and long. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. He's open on the right. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Mountaineers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. Gets it out fast. Snowed under by the defense.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man. It's Goodman. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Here's the pressure. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. The Red Raiders trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. That's reeled in. It's Foster. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. They'll run play action. The sweet feet buy a little time. Ball's incomplete, and that'll do it from here. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
What a game. What a game. Look at that. All those negatives on the rushing yards. You have to kick their ass. Put in 158 yards on 4 catches, 2 touchdowns. Interception. Forced fumble with the punt. 56-14 victory at West Virginia. We played the 4-1 on the season. What? 3-0 in conference play now. And we leveled up. Hell yeah. Now we can upgrade coach abilities. Which we're trying to work on recruiting now. So we're gonna put on DBs. Those things. Let's go. Alright. A bunch of firsts there. Not quite all though. Damn, we only went up 2 spots after kicking their ass. And now we got a 2-4 Houston team. I was gonna say I don't remember who I play next, but we got a rivalry. Well, I think it's still labeled as a rivalry. Should be. In conference, so game. I don't think Kentucky's actually number 9. I think it just says that. Colorado, Oklahoma State, and Baylor are all also 3-0 in conference play right now. Okay. Yeah, that's not actually 9. They're not ranked. Ranked one spot above Colorado in our conference. Oklahoma State's at 16. Baylor's at 7 now. Only loss right now is the number 6 Tennessee. The Pens jumped back up to number 1. Good. Interesting. What is a visit this week? I'm seeing if we can figure this out now. No more check marks showed up, but more X's might have. Is that one? Or that one, which has an X. So that one then. Good. That we know that now. But also, this. Let's see. I just want to see if I can schedule anyone else. I'll do Catch and Bam. We're just gonna remove that. This guy will schedule. And this guy will also schedule. Okay, we can't schedule him now, but we'll schedule him there. A lot of our points are gone now after doing schedules, which is fine. Throw an extra 5 there. Okay. This is close. They don't catch us. This is also close. But I think has to be that one. Has to be that one, I believe. So close to committing. Well, they jumped me there. Whatever, we'll have a visit too. Okay. Oh, there's another one I wanted to put points on. So 5 more on. This one. Oh, this one. Okay. Alright. Look at Big 12 action from this past week. Okay, so Kansas State beat BYU in conference. Baylor beat Arizona. Colorado beat UCF. Utah beat Kansas. And Houston beat Arizona State. Even Baylor going to Cincinnati. Could be an upset alert. You never know. Cincinnati is only has 1 loss in the year. Baylor's really good though. We got Iowa State going to TCU. We got West Virginia going to number 22 Colorado. Okay, BYU's playing out of conference. Number 16 Oklahoma State traveling to Kansas State. Houston traveling to 21 Texas Tech. And Kansas traveling to Arizona State. Alright. I'm looking over at the football game at the same time. Play State game's about to start too, but I also need San Diego State to beat New Mexico. New Mexico's up 3-0 in the first, but San Diego State's about to get the ball back. But anyways, Houston lost to Boise State, they lost to Oklahoma State, and then they lost to Georgia, and then they lost to Cincinnati. So they had a tough schedule to start the year. They've lost 4 to start the year straight. Now they're playing in FCS. I mean, they beat FCS, and then they beat Arizona State. So they have won their last 2 games after losing their first 4. Still, we should be able to blow them out just like we did West Virginia. Their QB is not as good. 83 is all as a senior. Does have 95 acceleration. He's a backfield creator. Only 69 offense. So hopefully their defense plays just like they did last game. Defense and anything just either do. They have 53 overall. Strong safety. Geez. They are not good. We're in our grades for this game. Let's do this.
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Houston Cougars. taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So the Houston Cougars offense will have the football first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
He was other teams in the Big 12 now.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
They get to him as he throws.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Houston wants to play fast. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. And his throw is incomplete. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Red Raiders offense will go to work for the first time today. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that, and I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. And the Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy. Speeding down the left side.
I don't even know how that was
and
picked.
they capitalized not only.
How's that picked? That dude open too, dude. That just got hit. That was because of the pressure that forced that. Did that just bounce off their helmet again? No, the ball, when I just tried to throw the ball as I was getting hit, and it went right to the defense.
But on the great return to improve this field position. The Houston offense ready to go back to work.
Like that,
after a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown there.
We're not going to. They're going to score a touchdown.
Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Got the first down and more. Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground into plus territory, and they get him out of bounds at the 41. The Red Raiders, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Got it behind the line. It's Adams. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Wants to go up top. Going for the big play. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. And the Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. They'll give it to the back. And to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? Shoots it to the left. It's caught. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The Red Raiders, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders! I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Pulls and fires complete. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. The Cougars racing to the line in the hurry-up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Flips it out to the back. Breaks the tackle. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Houston will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Caught in the backfield. It's Peace. They've got him now, and he almost picked up that 1st down on the screen.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Wilkinson. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. And the Red Raiders getting set on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Firing to the right, complete.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. It's on target and complete. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Red Raiders have this offense rolling. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's like a loose boulder, just caroms his way to the 32.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Working on the right. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Florida is down right now inside the swamp, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Gainesville today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Auburn. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should see.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks? Really.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Snatches it on the run. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Makes the catch. He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds. The Cougars moving quickly to the line. Off the play breakaway fake. Fires to the big fella. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And the QB has had a nice drive, and this offense has been throwing the football over the yard. You want to stop that? Get pressure on him. Nice job getting to the quarterback, affecting him, and even better, getting him on the ground.
No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. The short hands, it's Wilkinson. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. And the Red Raiders come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Dumps it to the back. He's got it. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. They are really clicking along. 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Oh, they're after him. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Quick strike through the air for the score. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost a reason.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Running out of time here in the 1st half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Under fire. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Pulls it and fires to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. He wants to throw it again. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the catch. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
And I tell you what, when you got a guy that is that good at dissecting your defense, you better get pressure. Nice job by the defense, hurrying him up, speeding up the thought process.
He's down at the 27. They can stop the clock, and this is a first down. The Red Raiders are in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. Steps away to find some room. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Finds his man. It's John. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down and run. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires left. Got his man. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Now from inside the red zone. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Made the grab in the end zone for the score. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
28, Houston, 7.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Lubbock. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Jones AT&T Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Cougars will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Breaks into the open. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Red Raiders, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They're going to go right back to him on first down. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Looking to scramble. No, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got him downfield. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. Houston going up tempo. You get that turnover, and you try to punch them hard immediately on the first play, and they come up with a big gain.
And when the defense is running on the field, you are thinking sudden change, sudden change. When they create a turnover, a lot of times offenses want to be aggressive. They were, and they get rewarded.
He'll pull it on the read. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Houston will snap it in the red zone. Leaves it with the running back. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Here comes the heat. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
It's a phenomenal effort on 3rd down by the QB, but how about the blocking? When that play broke down, look at the receivers running routes. They all of a sudden turned around, and they went and got some blocks to help out their QB. You got to love that.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Their lead now down to 14. Might feel a little game pressure on this drive. The give on the option. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Got his man. At the 45 on his way. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the 1st down. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. The short hands, it's Wilkinson. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Here's the handoff. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it from the red zone. Setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Red Raiders with a long way to fires deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Houston wants to play fast. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Looking for a deep man. He's got it along the sideline. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll leave it with him. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. And the Red Raiders can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Red Raiders can really attack on this 2nd and short. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to throw on third down. Got the back over the middle. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Red Raiders have their offense in high gear. They go to the ground. And he was able to pick his way for just a few yards, and that'll wrap up the third quarter. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. The pull and throw off the RPO. There he goes. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Oh, he's got a chance. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Blasted as he lets it go. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they take it in for 6 more points. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
42, Houston, 14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Houston offense comes onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Off play action. Takes a hit as he fires. He makes the catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line. They'll have it 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten halves to the football, and they have...
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Stands in and takes the hit. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the offense gets a reprieve. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Ready to... from the pistol. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, still looking. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Takes the easy one to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from.
He lobs one high down the left side. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Finds his back in the middle. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
Lining up to add another. And it's up and good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Florida is just boat racing them right now, thanks to an offense that's putting up video game numbers. They're up 14 over Auburn. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
And the Red Raiders will hustle to the line. Try and play action. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Hit as he throws. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down, doesn't convert this time. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. They stop him short of the mark. Turn it over on downs. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete. Great reaction by this defense immediately on the catch, swarming to the ball. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. One more play to pad the stats. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Ball is dropped, incomplete, and that will do it for this one. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they
dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the part each and every week. And that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players. They've got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together and they play with great effort, this team's tough to beat.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Totally stop that rush game again. So. Another first on the day, 55 yards. Holy XP. Well, that's going to be it for now, guys. I'll catch y'all later. Spence has to play his game against Kentucky, and then, yeah, and I'm watching the Boise game, so I'll catch y'all later. It might be shortly or a bit, but who knows. Catch y'all later. And for now.